So I'm here to do an unboxing for my Unplugged Book Box. This is for the May Adult Fiction for May 2022. So I went ahead and pulled out the spoiler card, but I'm not going to look at it. The theme of this one is Endorphin Rush. So kind of excited to see what's going on with that. I have the box and I haven't opened it. Not really. I mean, I opened it enough to get the card out, but I didn't look at anything in it. I'm a little concerned because when I open the box, I'll see if I can show you guys. There's like discoloration on these edges of these flaps. So I hope nothing is like making a mess, but that's a sign that there is a mess. So the very first thing is like folded up, covering up everything else, and it's like, it appears to be a rug. Oh, okay. Can you guys see this? This is like a doormat, like a rug. The back side of it, I'll show you. The back side of it is like this rubberized, like these like rubber dots, but it's like a really pretty like floral rubber dot thing. It appears to be the Bridgerton house. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's the Bridgerton house, so that's really cool. I don't know where I'll put that because my porch is like, I use like a really rubbery, like heavy duty mat. Okay, so I'm going to, I've got 2 books in here, and then I've got some other small packages. So this is, yeah, something leaked. So this is in plastic. I'm going to pull it out. It's a little greasy because of whatever was leaking in here. And it appears to be a teaspoon. Okay. Stainless steel teaspoon. It has an engraving on the spoon itself. A stir away from a brew tea full day. That's funny. Yeah, you're going to like see like, but easy. I don't know. It's like, it's hard to see, like, it's gonna like show you other things. Anyway, it's hard to show you guys that because it's kind of reflective, but a nice little teaspoon. And I realize that a lot of people use it for like a long teaspoon like this for me is for like my iced tea, because I'm in Texas and we do like iced tea here, so that's cool. And then to kind of go with tea is a little packet of some loose leaf tea, and it is a snow cone flavored cold brew tea from Simply Bookish Co. And it says Carpe Diem. It's got like whatever's leaking is like on it, so it's a little greasy. So that's interesting. A cool like a cold brew tea. So yeah, like we're getting into these like warm summer months. There's all that. Okay. There's another little envelope in here. It says Make You Perfect Passion Bath Soak from Robinson Family Soaps. So it's in this like package. It's like rubbery, and you can see there's like a powder in here. So it's like not like a bath bomb, but like a soak that you put in with the bath. So that's really nice. You have some tea, have a bath. Let me see. There is, what else do we have in here? Oh, here's what was leaking, okay? It is a sugar scrub, and it's honeymoon in Hawaii. I can't read because it's like, it has like a little yellow, it's hard to read that. It says honeymoon in Hawaii. It smells really good. It has like a really like nice smell, but mine is like, I don't know if you can see right here, like it leaked. Like it turned on its side and it leaked. But, you know, that's why I have like kind of like these greasy spots on the edges of my box. And then there's 2 books in here, y'all. There is a, so there is a note, there's a card with a note from an author, and then there's a note from, I guess, the other author on this, and then there's a signed book plate. So I've got a book in this polka dot print and a book that's in this plain white. They're both like paperbacks. Usually in the adult boxes, they're paperbacks, you know, because adult books are like, I don't know, expensive, more expensive. Okay, so I've torn into it a bit. You ready? Da-na-na-na. What is it? What is it? What do y'all see? Reputation, a novel. A Lady is Nothing Without One by Lex Croucher. Okay. So this is giving me definite Jane Austen vibes. Look at the ladies on the cover. They look great. The whole color scheme of this is quite lovely. And it is a nice little, like, it's a nice little paperback, floppy paperback here. So that's really neat. So let's see. Reputation. It is a truth universally acknowledged that girls just want to have fun. Love that. Bookish sheltered Georgiana Ellers is spending the summer with her aunt and uncle at their English countryside home. At a particularly dull party, she meets the enigmatic Frances Campbell, a member of the upper echelons of Regency society who delights Georgiana with her disregard for politeness and propriety. I can't talk today. Georgiana quickly falls in with Frances and her friends, who introduce her to a world of drunken debauchery and lavish parties. When she meets the seemingly quiet and straight-laced Thomas Hawksley, sparks fly, but Thomas seems unimpressed with the company she keeps. Soon, Georgiana begins to wonder if the price to enter this world will be higher than she can afford to pay. Set in a time when one's reputation was everything, this hilarious debut explores sex, belonging, and status through the eyes of an unforgettable heroine whom Jane Austen herself would have cheered for. Okay, so that sounds really fun. Yeah, that sounds really good. I'm picking up on like female friendship, but also like a little bit of romance, a little bit of like, what decisions are you making? So that's really nice. And then I have the other book, and I'm glad that the books were wrapped in plastic because this book has a lot of the sugar scrub stuff, like the moisture from the sugar scrub on it. So that is, you know, I'm tearing into this book. So that, you know, that would have been extra bad. Okay, y'all ready? Let's see if I can pull up. Da-na-na-na. Ooh! The Stand-In by Lily Chu. Okay. And the signed book plate, it goes along with, the signed book plate goes along with this book. So that's really nice. So this book, wow. Okay, so this is The Stand-In by Lily Chu. I've actually already read this book. Oh no, what are the odds of that? I read it though using the audiobook from Audible. It was like part of the like Plus catalog. So The Stand-In by Lily Chu. So let me read the back to you guys. It says, how to upend your life. Get fired by gross, handsy boss. Fail to do laundry again. Be mistaken for famous Chinese actress. Fall headfirst into glitzy new world. Okay. Gracie Reed is doing just fine. Sure, she was fired by her overly friendly boss. And no, she still hasn't gotten her mother into the nursing home of their dreams, but she's healthy. She's somewhat happy, and she's mostly holding it all together. But when a mysterious SUV pulls up beside her, revealing Chinese cinema's golden couple, Wei Fangli and Sam Yao, Gracie's world is turned on its head. The famous actress has a proposition. Due to their uncanny resemblance, Fang Li wants Gracie to be her stand-in. The catch? Gracie will have to be escorted by Sam, the most attractive and infuriating man Gracie's ever met. If it means getting the money she needs for her mother, Gracie's in. Soon Gracie moves into a world of luxury she never knew existed, but resisting Sam and playing the role of an elegant movie star proves more difficult than she ever imagined, especially when she learns the real reason Fang Li so desperately needs her help. In the end, all the determination in the world won't be able to help Gracie keep up this elaborate ruse without losing herself and her heart. Oh, okay, so having read this book, like, I can say that I really enjoyed it. It's really cute. It sort of has this whole, like, trope of switching places, you know? Like, oh, we look almost like twins. Let's switch places, and like very different lives. Like Gracie's life is like pretty simple, and she's kind of in like a period of flux because she's had this issue with this boss. And I will say that there's sort of you know, like representation for anxiety and like I don't know, like managing your feelings, especially when you're like feeling overwhelmed. And also, I think there's a rep for like depression. And so it's really cute. Like they really do a pretty good job with it. And she's, you know, it's really interesting. I, you know, used the audiobook for it, but I can tell you, just flipping through like the book itself, this physical book, like it has like nice little graphic things, because one of the things that Gracie is interested in is like creating an app of some sort. So you can see like little bits and pieces of like her working on her app. And so that's kind of, yeah, that's kind of fun, like to see some of those notes. So I'm really excited to have a physical copy of this. I might actually reread it. I don't know. So it looks like this box includes 2 like fun little romances. Like that's really awesome. Okay, so now it's time for me to look at the spoiler card to like talk about specifics on these items that are in the box. So the collectible is Reminders of Him Tea. And this is reminiscent of Colleen Hoover's Reminders of Him. And so the exclusive tea, so I guess that's what we're dealing with here, yeah, is from the Simple Bookish Co. Okay, Simple Bookish Co. There you go, right there. And then the teaspoon is another collectible, which I was trying to show you guys. Like it's got the etching on it. And this is an Unplugged exclusive design. Sort of like a cute little like collectible thing. The mat is like I saw and I told you guys, it's Bridgerton. So it is like the Bridgerton house or whatever, and it was designed by Veronica Lex GM, specifically exclusively for this box. Then the scrub, okay, so it says, you know, honeymoon in Hawaii, is inspired by the Unhoneymooners, which is a Christina Lauren novel. And it's just like a really fun, it's from, I think I mentioned it, RobinsonFamilySoaps.com, and it smells really good. Okay. And then the milk bath, that's what this is. The milk bath is inspired by the Kiss Quotient. And it is an exclusive, again, from RobinsonFamilySoaps.com. So 2 items from that group. So that's really wonderful. And then the Stand-In by Lily Chu was released in print for the first time on May 3rd. So really nice to get the print copy of this. I had to, you know, I ingested it through audio. And then Reputation by Lex Croucher. And it has an exclusive cover. So this was released through MacMillan on April the 5th. And the original, I'll show you on the page. The original book cover is this blue color, and the cover that you get here, the exclusive book cover, is this purple color. And I have to say, I think that the purple color is, you know, preferable in my opinion. So 2 books, some really fun items, like I'm really loving it. And then again, they give information about the photo challenge, and they give a recipe for tea churros. You see it? Tea churros. Okay, so that sounds really good. And then on the back, they give us a June sneak peek. So the June sneak peek for the adult box is, what is that? Friendship and Corruption. I'm digging the design right there. Like, it sounds really lovely. Yeah. So, like, that sounds like, I'm excited about that. That sounds really good. So, thinking about, like, now, thinking about all of these things as a whole, what do I love? I think that I really like the, like I'm really interested in using the mat, this Bridgerton mat. I'll show you guys again. This is the very first thing. Like this is, I don't know where I'm going to put it. Okay, here it is. But I do think it's lovely. I think it's lovely. And I binge watched Bridgerton, like who hasn't, right? A lot of people have. I'm also super jazzed about getting a physical copy of the stand-in because it is a really lovely, it was a really lovely little story. And then having it on the shelves, I think is going to be like a very awesome thing. I'm also pretty excited about the tea and the teaspoon because this is a cold brew tea. So I think that'll be really good for me, like here. Like it's getting hot. We need like to cool off a little bit. Okay, so that's this box. What do you guys think? Are you interested in these books? Have you heard of these books? What do you think of these items? I think that this box is really wonderful. I'm really excited by the fact that there's 2 books in it. Like you can't go wrong with books with me. So that's where we are with that. So thank you for watching, and if you want to leave me a comment, there's comments down below. Got my socials down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.